So I have a little laptop here, a little attachment, because I know me and I'm probably going to forget a lot of what I'm trying to say here. So here we go. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. If you've noticed my new banner, which took a lot to make and it's still in the process of getting better because it's really hard to fit banners on YouTube correctly. So I'm going to explain that and explain what my new YouTube channel is basically going to consist of. So here we go. I started off seriously thinking about my future around February of last year. My mom had and still has a huge influence over me, which is why when I was thinking about my future, the first thing that came to mind was being an entrepreneur, which my mom is, of a dance studio. I spent days writing post-its and putting them up on my wall full of ideas of what to do as an entrepreneur, what kind of business to have, if the business that I was thinking of was good enough, what could I put in it, all that stuff. But all the post-its would just sit there unfulfilled like I was, which sounds really depressing, but I was only 16 and I still am only 17, so it's not like I need to have my life completely figured out yet at all. My mom then brought up a suggestion that I meet with the head of the school district that I used to go to. And before I get into that, I want to tell you guys what I wanted to do as an entrepreneur at the time. So at that time, what I really wanted was to make a camp for teenagers to learn their strengths and learn how to be an entrepreneur, how to get started in whatever business they're in, and try to find what they're passionate about so that in the next phase of their lives, if they were going to go to college, they could just figure out like what they wanted to do for that. With this idea, we met with him, and here's a little clip from this meeting. When you go into college, you're like in debt, and some people don't know exactly what they want to major in. And so I feel like that if they go there before college, they kind of get an understanding better on what they're best at.
Yeah.
This meeting brought a lot into perspective for me because I found out from it with all the questions that he was asking me that I did not know anything about what I was trying to do. I could not answer half of his questions, and that's okay if I was passionate about it. That wasn't the problem. The problem was I was not passionate about it. I figured out that I only wanted to do it because my mom was an entrepreneur and I was trying to figure out how can I be an entrepreneur too, but I don't have to do what my mom does, and that was my fault for pushing myself and forcing myself into that without actually wanting to do it. And I'm glad I just figured it out before it was too late and I was already like pursuing it hardcore. For a recap of this last year, actually in the new year I wanted to do a recap of the year before, but I don't know, I feel like everyone does that and I didn't want to, like I was kind of too lazy at the time to make it too, so I'm just putting it all into this because it kind of leads up to what I want to do now. Back in January of 2017 was when I switched from a public school to a charter school, and at that time that was the time that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, that I was still trying to figure all that stuff out. In February 2017 I started dancing and I started interning at the dance studio, and I really got into dance. I fell in love with it. When I first entered dance, I thought I was just gonna love hip-hop. I thought that was gonna be my first love because it just kind of like, when I watched videos, it was the dance that I wanted to do. So I started taking hip-hop classes and I loved that, and then I kind of ventured off and tried contemporary and modern, and that was my ultimate and is my ultimate love for dance, is in contemporary and modern. And then I went and tried contemporary Brazilian, which is world dance, and that was amazing too. It was just all very good experiences. I tried it all almost, not quite there yet, and it showed me what I really loved in dance, which kind of connects back to my main point of what I want to do when I grow up, because, or I guess I'm kind of growing up right now, because I entered into dance thinking it was just going to be hip-hop for me, and then I was like, maybe I'll try contemporary and modern, then I ended up loving that more, which kind of shows you, you can't just stick, have your head straight pointed to one direction, like, oh, I really want to do this, I'm going to do this. Like, that's great if you're passionate about it and you really want to go for it, but in my case, that wasn't good because I didn't allow myself expand my horizons into more options. So my point is that everything could have possibly been in my realm of want. Like, I could have possibly maybe wanted to take dance to a whole new level and wanted to do that as a career. And my mom was an entrepreneur, and I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and maybe I wanted to be one and go up and do that. Everything was right there in front of me that I could have possibly done, but none of it was what I ended up wanting to do. So it was kind of like fate that brought this, what I want to do, to me. In the charter school I go to now, I took a quiz, which is probably what every high schooler has taken to find what job is best for me, what jobs. It gives you a list from top to what best matches you to bottom. And one of the top ones was to be a fashion stylist. And never in my realm of thought would I have thought, hey, I really want to be a fashion stylist. Like, in the fashion world, I never even thought about that. Sure, I love dressing myself, and actually it was just last year that I started really wanting to like dress myself like super cute. When I went to public high school, I did not care how I looked whatsoever. I was like, whatever, throwing this on, throwing that on. So fashion stylist was never something I thought of. I never thought of the fashion world. So when that popped up, I was like, oh, okay, that matches my personality. Let's check it out. So I started doing some research on fashion stylists and everything I was reading, what the job entails, everything about the fashion industry. I was loving it. I was loving what I was reading. And so I started doing more research. I started looking up art institutes. I started reading up if I even needed college to be a fashion stylist. I started asking around. And my mom, being the supportive person she is, set me up with this fashion designer that let me shadow her for a day, which was super amazing. I'm incredibly thankful for that opportunity. And so I went and I shadowed her work day and got to see, you know, the whole fashion designer world and all that stuff. And it was so interesting, which kind of showed me that fashion designer is not really what I want to do. But it was nice to get that reassurance. And then I met the fashion stylist there. And that was either going to make my passion or break it. I was either going to be like, okay, her job sounds amazing, everything she's telling me sounds amazing, I want to do this, or this doesn't seem like what I thought it was, what I was reading. So when I was talking to her, I asked her all the questions I had, and I had questions, and she was giving me all her answers and letting me know what her job entailed. She let me pick out some bathing suits and do a little bit of styling, and it was really interesting, and I loved it. I loved that she gave me the opportunity to kind of style based on all her little techniques. And she also, everything she picked out, I loved. Everything I picked out, everything that she picked out, I loved. Everything that I picked out, she loved. And we just got each other's style, which was amazing. Like, I had never gotten anyone's style like that before, so it kind of was a sign to me, I guess, almost. And then she was telling me, she was like, you're really in this, and the designer was telling me your heart is in fashion styling, and it just made me happy to hear it from someone who's actually like in that, sorry, all the dust, kind of realm of fashion. So because of that experience, they gave me a lot of advice, letting me know what I could do for my next step, which I'm still trying to figure out, but because of that, it has helped me figure it out a little bit. It has given me different possibilities that I didn't even know existed. And in the meantime, I created an Instagram account solely focused on fashion styling of me and my friends, what I put on them, and that's why now I'm changing my YouTube channel, solely focused on my journey of fashion styling, because I think it'd be cool like 10 years from now to look back at this and see where I was at. Even though it might be a little cringy. For a tiny preview of what my videos are going to look like from now on, I am going to show you a little bit of it. I got to style my friend Sarah, the Sarah that you've probably seen before in my other videos, the Sarah who I became super close with back in September of 2017 when I went to LA for the first time with her. The Sarah who continually puts effort into our friendship, even if she has a busy schedule. which I love her for. Gross. Sorry, Sarah, for being super cringy on you. The Sarah who I went to the most beautiful place ever, the Lights Festival, and which made both of us cry and tear up a little bit. And the Sarah who yells like a maniac just to be my hype man. So today you will see me style her, and I hope you enjoy it. Just keep in mind that I am just beginning in fashion styling and still trying to figure my style out and figure out how to style others. So it is gonna be a little weird, and it's not gonna be like, wow, she styles so good. Not at all. Because I'm just figuring it out and trying to understand it. So that's why it's the journey. Hope you enjoy. Oh, I brought my makeup too. You know, just in case. Do you have any foundation at all?
No, I don't.
Okay, we're gonna use mine, even though it's probably too light for you.
Girl, I'm gonna look like a ghost.
Wait, I just want to see what it looks like. It's like BB cream, so it's like tinted. Let me see. No, not your finger, freaking your inner wrist.
Oh, dude, yesterday, a little story time. I went to Best Buy, right, to pick up my laptop. It didn't work. Whatever. Use the stylist here. Fun fact: I got the Sephora. Oh my gosh, why isn't it focusing? I have to really.
No, we're not doing foundation. That's too complicated.
Like you?
Most difficult model here.
Oh, she a model.
I never brushed my eyebrows before I.
Really? I always do. I like set them down because my eyebrows get crazy when I sleep. So scared. Okay, so I went to Best Buy and they had this like VR kind of like try it out thing, and it was so cool. I was like interacting with Wally, and I was in space, and I was in a whole different world. So Isabella has picked out 3 disgusting items for me. Disgusting, like her.
I want to see you in a dress.
Did
you shave your legs?
Probably not.
Whatever. I was young.
This is such your style, though. I want to see what I look like in your style. This is a cute little yellow dress. No, okay, cool.
Sorry.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
I need to find, oh, I like this. I need to find, shoes.
I think not.
What?
Just kidding. They were downstairs. They were downstairs.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if you can try them on as well. See, look, this is my style. Honestly, I should be the stylist here. Look at this. I literally have a shirt that's like this.
Literally had what?
I literally have a shirt that's like this.
I wonder what this would look like. How's it look?
Wait, you have to do that. Dun, 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 dun. No, the.
No?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there's a mirror right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dun,
I like
dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay.
Too early. I think it's a good look with that one, yeah. I'll hold on to this. You look pretty full.
Pretty full? I look pretty? Wow, you're so sweet.
Wow, you have very selective hearing.
I do.
The first thing we're gonna do is put outfits together. Okay, Sarah, really? Are you kidding me? Ow! Anyways, I think I want to put this yellow shirt, this honey, with these pants. And then, like, I don't think any of the sunglasses go with this. Oh, this could work. But I kind of want it. Yeah.
We'll see, we'll see.
Okay. I want you to try this on.
I'm nervous.
So this is what happened. They kind of look like PJ pants, but I think they're cute.
This is a PJ shirt too.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see if I can like tuck this in or something. Can you try tucking it in to like pulling the pants up? Can they go up anymore? Yeah, they're supposed to be high waisted. You can tuck. try what hello is. And more. More. That's all the way up. I'm just kidding. Can you tuck this, like, I think, yeah, just put it like that.
Girl, I thought it was like,
Girl, I don't care what your body look like. It's just the clothing. Don't worry.
okay.
I'm gonna try it. I'm trying to get this a little bit. Can you try the? Oh no, this one. Good.
She was in blanket too.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with this one. Okay. Sorry. I just said like right away.
No, I'm just like trying.
Maybe okay. It works. And then
You don't have to take pictures of your shoes.
no. Okay, we're going with this outfit.
From?
Oh, I probably should have kept you. Okay, let's do the dress next.
What cool you know? Where you from, Matt?
This dress with these sunglasses and probably this hat, but we'll see about the hat. Okay. I've never seen you in like a dress like this before, so let's... We just finished this look. Taking photos of her with it. She has no show. Put your pants back on and then with this shirt.
That's never something I would have wished came out of your mouth.
Put your
Hey,
what
Isabel?
that means right there, personal stylist?
That means a personal stylist, maybe?
No, I mean like just people go in there to get stylists.
Yeah, I'm sure they make an appointment and then they get styled.
And
So
see
how
if
do you
that-
feel? Was today
that's it.
successful?
Yeah, I just sucks that there like wasn't much room for a background or any like super cute pictures, you know.
Yeah.
Just in a little dressing room. Whatever, we start.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Start tiny.
Honestly, I'm not a good vlogger, so I'm so sorry. If your videos come out a mess. Wait.
Said, right?
Yeah, we can get that way.
Okay. How cool would it be to hire like a person to film me all day? That'd be so interesting.
That would
Kind of
actually
annoying.
be
That's like the
terrible.
Kardashians being on TV.
Wow,
I mean, it's not quite the
ballet?
same. I'm sure they.
Wait, I don't know. I think we should go out that way. Or that way. Is it this way?
No, it's not that way.
Then it's this way.
No,
It's over
We
here.
didn't come in from Nordstrom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
we-
So
oh,
it's
we
this way.
did? Okay. You know what? Whatever.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Mhm.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.